into this. So, welcome on back. This was supposed to be, you know, live, but now it's live. But hopefully you're doing right and staying safe. Welcome on in, welcome on in. This is going to be a very short and quick stream, so I shall get to it. And we'll begin, I tell you. So, you know what, I might as well showcase some of the stuff that we have for the model. I do also have quite a lot of props, but they're just not here just yet. And so I'll just show off my anger face. I got a pout as well. Wait for it. I'm pouting at you. How could you? How could you eat the last cookie? How could you? Then we have a scared look. I think the scared look is actually pretty nice, to be honest, I tell you. I think the scared look is actually pretty nice. Then we have the magical girl outfit, which took me forever. I did follow it off of our last one for the 2.5 model. And you know what, I still quite enjoy this. This is actually quite nice. I think it is much better than the previous one. Though I could not get these shorts right. I keep looking at the shorts and I think, how could I make them better? But there is no making it better. That is a very hard thing to do. We do also have a skirt variant, but I do not have that right now. So let me... Oh, that's okay. I was checking what I had next there. So let me head back to our regular version. Also ignore that white dot, I tell you, because I was drawing this, art. And for some reason, it decided, oh yeah, when you're dragging over the screen, we're going to do one little dot, and whenever I speak, there's one little dot that just appears above my head. Alright, so we might as well get on to... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Do apologise. That's my regular blackout screen there. Who am I? That's what we're going to go into right now. And this is going to be lore. Everyone loves lore, right? Everyone loves lore. So, I am Meryl, also Oki the Stump. I was born before time and space and ended up colliding to a stump in 2004 on Earth. Oki, who'd went through trauma recently before when Aspen, the local farmer, chopped down Oki's treetop when Julia, the other farmer, had died during childbirth with their, first child. So, the forest folk decided to make two dolls, to keep Oki company while they were quite depressed. And so, after my collision, I was stuck for some time in Oki, found until Oki found a old book from their collection of adventures, which they started long before I collided into them, which included a magical / possession spell, which would lead to Oki showing me the doll of Julia, which I would possess and, modify over the, years. As that I would be covered in a bunch of leaves, but who knows? Maybe I might bring that back, just for use. So, they could have a body, they could feel comfortable after their collision and, the traumatic experience of that collision. Well, mine. Okay is friends with Nutty the Acorn, who they'd went on many adventures with over the years before meeting Meryl, and then continued on adventures with Meryl, which led to quite the amount of chaos and fun moments. Like, one time, we accidentally killed a succubus at a bar, or that time we threw a busty party for someone on the wrong day. But that is stories for many other days to tell. So, I might as well move on to our next one. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing, I tell you. And that is what I hate. So we're gonna go over this, I tell you. We're gonna go over this. I hate racist, griefers, unsportsmanship, transphobes, homophobes, bigots, not being hygienic, Really, when you're disregarding your own health, I don't like that, Remember, hydrate and take care of yourself, alright? Fake friends, social ladder climbers, those are the worst, I tell you. That one person that just uses you for something, oh, I hate those people. Words with sounds. They really hurt my ears, certain, people, they have this little tiny decibel in their, and it just really hurts my ears. Sorry, I was making sure my lips were moist there for when I was speaking this next bit. Food. I hate hard food, spicy food, the taste of a lot of fruits and veggies due to tism taste buds, I tell you. Autism and taste buds do not go together. You're always like, worried about textures and other stuff. I hate very cold weather, and I hate overly hot and humid weather, as it causes my joints and such pain. Alright, let me. This has got to be a tight squeeze, gang. This got to be a tight squeeze. You can only see my head. Do apologize. I don't like my voice a lot of time, and also my body, which something is something a lot of YouTubers struggle with. And now we'll go on to our next one. Yes, I'm speedrunning this, I tell you. Speedrunning this. So, let me get rid of that there. And let me click over here. Alright. Hello there, Invis. I read it in my head. Speedy consciousness. Faster than any mouth. Well, good to have you here. Good to have you here. VTuber introduction. Meryl or Tenko, you can call me. That's the name. Pronouns, she, they, potato, tomato, who cares, Species, wooden doll / stump. Hobbies, art, history, music, making, gaming, cooking, personality, relax, chill, chaotic, brain farter, VTubing tips. Do what you want, and you'll, find people who are exactly like you. That's what I say. Never hide your true self behind a mask or you'll hurt yourself. Socials, Meryl the Wooden Doll and Oki the Stump is normally where you can find me. Either that, it'd be Meryl and Oki. That's kind of what happens when, the thingy decides to upset itself, I tell you, the stupid, socials. Alright, so we're gonna go over the evolution timeline here, I tell you. Yes, we have the full evolution here. We also have a bunch of fan art made by all of yous. We have this one up here by Jamrock. This one, I think I won in a raffle. This one was also done by, I think a friend, but I'm not very sure. It's been quite some time. This one was made by Nate, Thunder Nate Variations. This one over here, I just cannot remember the name. It's just went clear out of my head. I know the person, but I cannot remember the name. It's really annoying that. And then we have this over here. This little tiny drawn here was done by our good friend who was formerly named Jellyfish Shark? Jelly Shark. Who is now Arrow. And you know what? They're a great person. We've done a stream with them before, and they do some great stuff. Meryl. This was a raffle sing by Jay, if I'm correct. I never pronounce her name. I pronounce it perfectly in my head, but when I want to say it out loud, nope. Here is Bongo Cat by, I cannot see that name properly, I tell you. I think it's Shoal. Shoal? Now this was made by one of our other fans in the Discord. This one here. This one was also made by Arrow over here. And this one on my left, I have lost the person who actually made it. But I think I won it in a raffle, or it was, I cannot remember the name. It's one of those things that you can put in for, like, oh, yeah, I'm drawing all this, I would like, some people that... This was also drawn by Thunder Nate Variations, go check them out, they do some streams. This was, you know what, I'll start over here, oop. This art piece here was, I think I just wanted a hamburger anime girl eating, and someone drawing it for me. So that was quite nice, I tell you. This one was also made by a fan. This was quite some time ago, actually. I think it's been 2 years, I think. Now this one over here, this is made by Rose Ghost Lily. I would recommend their work. They do some amazing safe for work and some non-safe for work stuff. But they do some amazing work, I tell you. Some really amazing work. And actually, I think I have forgotten to actually put in one of their artworks. Do I actually have the artwork on PC version? To the laptop? Let me check. No, I do not. I would have shown it. Wait, wait, wait. This is gonna be very, very scuffed, but I'm going to head over to Discord and see if it is actually in the Discord. Tell you, scuff day, scuff day. All about the scuff, I tell you, it's all about the scuff. Also, that hamburger eaten one that I showed earlier, the black and white one, that was by Nico Art with extra T.cc. They do some great stuff. That Bongo Cat was by Show Crit. That's their name. Let's see. I'm trying to find where it is. I don't think I've actually posted about it. I commissioned some art, but I never put it in here. I guess, another time for another day, that. So this hamburger, it's basically the same story as that one down there. I just asked for, the thingy to be drawn and someone drew on it, and now I've kept it around that long, I've really enjoyed that piece. That's one of my favorite pieces I've ever gotten. I actually use it for my profile picture in many different places. This was drawn by the Epic Charlie the Epic, that's it. The Charlie the Epic. They do some great stuff. I would recommend checking out Charlie the Epic. They do some great card art and other stuff. They say that they're not good at art, but you know what? Art is art. Everyone has their own, level. But there really is no level, to be honest. Everyone just creates art, If it's good, bad looking, who cares, Everyone started somewhere. And then this piece up here was by Rose Lily Ghost again. And this one was quite a nice piece, I tell you. This was a picnic. I recommended them doing a picnic, and they drawn a picnic, and I was put in there. Look at me, laying on the grass. Very nice. Alright, now we can actually get to the evolution. So, above me right now is the first iteration of OK Schumann. That's what I called it originally. But that's the first evolution of Meryl. And then I moved on to this. This was our next evolution. And you know what? I quite enjoyed this. This was inspired by some of my favourite characters that I've seen in some games recently. And it was very hard to get the, chin and all that. You can actually see how, singy the chin is. It's really pointy. And that's because, I was drawing it and I was trying my best to keep it good. And the dungarees did not come out too well, I tell you. The dungarees went through that many iterations. And then I used that previous one, with the help of some ideas that I've collected, to finally make this version that you see right next to me. That took me forever to do, I tell you. I think we actually still have the stream of actually drawing that out. It took forever. We didn't originally have all this hair, color stuff in the hair originally. We eventually added that slowly. And then we have the 2.5 model. This was our 2.5. This was our 2.0. And this one here was our... I guess this would be considered 0. This one 1. This one 2. This one 2.5. And this is my 3.0 model that I'm currently using right now. And I think, you know what, that's actually quite a nice model. I quite enjoy this model. The only problem that I hate is how fuzzy. I use Vida the Tube. Vida the Tube does some great stuff. I would recommend using it if you're, wanting to start off as a PNG tuber. A lot of people start off as PNG tubers, nothing wrong with that. But I just like to have a PNG and a 3D, and, one day I want to get a live 2D. But you know what? Future stuff, future stuff. Plus I'm broke, I can't do that. You know how much those models cost, I think it costs a fortune. Like a fortune, like, 2k, some of them are 3k. I seen one go for 13k, and that was a customizable model. They normally go for way higher than that, some of them, like 20k. And like, go support like tinier artists, I'd rather get like a model that is, early on, artist, than some high up artist, that charges so much for it. But nothing wrong with the high up artists. I just want to support tinier creators, That's what I want to do one day. I think that'd be nice. Alright, so, what are we on to next? I think we have actually ran out of stuff. Yeah, we actually ran out of stuff here. I went through it that fast, I tell you. I went through it that fast. Alright, let me bring up the this a welcome screen? There we go. Welcome, welcome. So, hopefully you have enjoyed that, what do you call it, quick? Hopefully it was quick, it was kind of quick, wasn't it? But I quite enjoyed that. Now, I do have many different props, and I might as well talk about some of the props because I have talked about them and posted about them in the Discord. So I have a prop that is a halo on my head. I have elf ears. I have rainbow horns. I have horns inspired by the Homestuck comic that I decided to draw because I had a good friend Roxy. Go check them out. They do some great stuff, and also stream. So they're I cannot remember the name. Deep Maestro, Dark Maestro, somewhere like that. We have ear. You know what? I could kind of show you this. There's really nothing being shown right here now. Welcome, welcome from the abyss. This is behind the scenes. Yes, it's very chaotic. But this is some of the props that we have going on here. We have halo. We have elf ears. We have horns that are rainbow horns. We have regular horns. We have little critter ears. We have worm. I do put a face on this. It's just not here just yet. And that was all I actually posted in the Discord. I should really post some of the more other ones. But that is my debut. It was actually quite fast, to be honest. It was actually quite fast. Let's see. 60 minutes, that's not too bad. Meryl. I cannot get that out of my head now. Invis Meryl. It sounds like bone marrow or something like that. You know what? I might as well just raid out to some great peep. I've already raided out to one person because I was streaming Phasmophobia before this. But you know what? Before I actually raid out, I might as well talk about some of the games that we do on the channel. So, some of the games that I do on my channel, let me go to my channel so that I can describe what I do on my channel. You know what? I can actually full screen this. Yeah, nothing's really shown, to be honest. Alright, welcome, welcome. So, this is my channel here, Maryland. Okay. This is a very old video that I've always kept here because it is the most intricate of my Minecraft modded survival series that is called Jungle Paradise Golden Age, which is the sixth season. The sixth season of Jungle Paradise. And surprisingly, it's actually not been that bad. But we played Roblox on the channel, we played Halo, we played that with the Applebone 64. I would recommend going and checking out the Applebone 64. Wait, one second. There we go. Would recommend going and checking them out. They do some great stuff. We also played with Ari Amaris, who is a fanboy streamer. So go check them out. They do some great stuff as well. They're kind of on the tame side, I tell you. They're kind of on the tame side. We have been playing through Far Cry 3, and also ignore the dates. I have like tons of episodes that I need to upload, but the thing is I keep forgetting to upload them, and they're all like privated, and I'm like, I need to upload that, and then I forget. Then we have a bunch of other Far Cry episodes. We've done Minecraft, but it's modded, and we played that with Monkey Mix. I would recommend going and checking out Monkey Mix, and also Razzle VT, who we previously rated the other episode there. We play some Overwatch every once in a while. There's my 3D model, if you have yet to see that. We played Pokemon games on the channel. Here's some of the mod packs I've done. These are very old mod packs. They go back like years, I tell you. But nonetheless, I quite enjoy them. Here's a Clay SMP. Oh, that's a relic from a bygone era. That's 5 years ago, that. We played the Half-Life 2 games over and over again. I actually do plan on playing through it again. I know, I keep playing through them every once in a while, and it's like, why do you keep playing through it? And I'm like, I'm playing through it because I enjoy returning back to games that I played from like ages ago, and that's what I'm doing. We have DayZ. We played DayZ quite a lot. These are the DayZ Adventure episodes, and they're really scuffed. They have like low frame rate, so like sometimes it's like 1 frame per minute, and it's like really bad. But They have some of the most interesting adventures, I tell you, that I've ever had in DayZ, and can never get over those adventures. This is Jungle Paradise Season 4, which I called 3.5. Then I called Season 4 because I didn't like the sound of Season 4. I didn't feel like I earned it because Season 3 got cut off because I accidentally, something happened, I tell you, something happened which caused me to have to go start Season 4. And that's why we started Season 4. We lived in this tiny little mountain and then we moved to another mountain. And it was actually quite nice. And then we started Redwood after that. And then Redwood was abruptly... Season 4 ended off, I might as well clarify that. Season 4 ended off because I actually lost the world due to a corruption, and I lost my entire PC due to that as well. Jungle Paradise Redwood is 2020, I forget how long ago that was. That was 6 years ago. Basically, soon it would be 6 years. Making myself feel old, I tell you. That was our previous season at Season 5. And then we had our Random Games Random Days series, which we started in 2020 and we ended, I think it was 2023 or 2024. Now, it did end off on 1,000 episodes, and I quite enjoyed that, I tell you, I did quite enjoy that. We actually ended off on Halloween, I think it was, yeah. Halloween. Did not expect it to end off on Halloween. That's when, around the first time that we actually played was around Halloween. I think it was actually November almost too. Somewhere around there. We have our Fireplace Talks and Stories, which shall be returning because I'm actually planning on returning to the Fireplace Talks and Stories because I shall be doing a weekly book reading series on the channel. So if you're interested in that, we'll be doing that. And also here's some friendly rivalships that I've had over the years. I do quite enjoy just, checking out go check out MB, they do some great stuff. They've just returned, they're going to be having a new model. It's getting rigged and all that. It's a really cool model, I tell you. You have to see it, It comes out in July, I think it is. So not that long, actually. Not that... I tell you, I talk too fast, I choke. Minecraft Mike is a very OG person. Yeah, this is supposed to be a debut, but now I'm showing off a bunch of people. They are OG person. They're actually the head of. They're actually one of the high up people in the weather community in America. They're Antivag. I cannot remember the name. People that go out singing. Oh, this one. This was a Minecraft streamer, and then they did some other stuff. I only know them for the Minecraft stuff. It was great. Rift's Adventure, go check out them. They do some great, Minecraft stuff. And you know what? I actually removed the other list. I do apologize. We've been going on for that long, I tell you. It's 23 minutes. I might as well raid out. I do apologize. Alright. Well, we're gonna go raid out. I did talk too much, today. And I might as well rest my voice, I tell you. But look forward to our book reading that we shall be doing. And we'll also be doing a bunch of other stuff. I do plan on doing some art streams in the future. So that'll be returning. I've not really done art streams and all that in a little while, so I look forward to doing that. But we'll be doing book streams, art streams, and I did have a schedule that I was supposed to write out, but trying to get around to, getting that schedule written, sometimes doesn't happen. Alright, well, I better raid out. I don't want to bug your ears too much. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. Stay safe if possible. Need to keep the vitamins. Very important. Everybody see things. Everybody see things. Bye-bye. Wait 1 second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And... these.